Hello, everyone. In this episode, we're going to explore the beauty of English and the lessons we can learn from great minds. I'm your host, Eric. Let me ask you a question. Have you ever thought about how even simple English can hold very deep and powerful meaning? Today, we're going to see that through the words of one of the greatest thinkers the world has ever known, Albert Einstein. You probably know Einstein as the man who changed physics forever with the theory of relativity and his famous equation, E equals mc squared. But Einstein wasn't just a scientist. He was a man of heart, imagination, and courage, someone who believed in using knowledge to help others, not to harm them. Even though English wasn't his first language, he grew up speaking German. He still used English to connect with millions of people during some of the hardest times in history, like World War II. Now, let's listen to part of a speech Einstein gave in 1943. Try to notice how simple his English is, yet how much feeling and wisdom it carries.
Ladies and gentlemen, our age is proud of the progress it has made in man's intellectual development. The search and striving for truth and knowledge is one of the highest of man's qualities, though often the pride is most loudly voiced by those who strive the least. And certainly, we should take care not to make the intellect our goal. It has, of course, powerful muscles, but no personality. It cannot lead, it can only serve. And it is not fastidious in its choice of a leader. This characteristic is reflected in the qualities of its priests, the intellectuals. The intellect has a sharp eye for methods and tools, but is blind to ends and values. So it is no wonder that this fatal blindness is handed on from old to young, and today involves a whole generation.
Wow! Even though his English sounds simple, Einstein's ideas are so deep. Let's break down one important part he said. It has of course powerful muscles but no personality. It cannot lead, it can only serve, and it is not fastidious in its choice of a leader. When Einstein says the intellect, or human intelligence, has powerful muscles, he means that it is very strong. Our minds can build amazing machines, solve difficult problems, and create powerful tools. But then he says the intellect has no personality. This means that intelligence by itself doesn't have feelings, values, or a sense of right and wrong. It's like a tool, powerful, but empty, unless guided by something greater, like kindness, honesty, or wisdom. Einstein also says the intellect cannot lead, it can only serve. That means intelligence should not be in charge by itself. It should serve good purposes. It should be used by people with strong values, not just smart people, but good people. And what about the word fastidious? It means being very careful and choosing things very precisely. Einstein warns us that the intellect is not fastidious, it doesn't care who is using it. It can be used by a good leader, or by a bad one. That's why it's dangerous to trust intelligence alone, without a heart or a moral compass. Now, here's something really interesting about Einstein himself. After World War II, in 1952, Einstein was offered the presidency of Israel. Yes, they asked him to become the head of the whole country. But Einstein humbly declined. He said he could serve humanity better by continuing his work in science and education, rather than leading a nation politically. He stayed true to his own advice, that intelligence should serve humanity, not rule over it. So, my friends, what can we learn from Einstein today, especially as students of English? First, language is powerful. Even simple English can move hearts and change the world. Second, don't underestimate your learning. You are not just learning English for jobs or exams. You are learning English to understand the world, to connect with other cultures, and maybe even, one day, to help make the world a kinder, smarter, better place. This is just our first episode about Einstein. In the next episode, we'll explore more about what people and students can learn from Albert Einstein. How he never gave up even when things were difficult. How he combined imagination with science. And how he used his voice to fight for peace, human rights, and understanding among different cultures. So stay tuned. Thank you for being with me today. This is Eric, reminding you, your words matter. Use them with heart. See you next time.